Let's go blue, get a whole team. It's the big house, Michigan program. If it ain't real, it ain't right. If you can't take a hit, take a hike. The legendary Big Ten champ, say it right. Don't see him regular, motivated the mic. Boy, so strong, it's always Saturday nights. Howard, Woods, and Reggie took it to ice. That's ball, hell to the victors, that's a plug ball. I got one question, tell them ball. That's right, amazing blue, that's all I say. Rubber steam in the B.I.J. Block him on the beanie, I'm baby. Don't forget it off like G. Follow while I ball like Trevor. Rolls to one to get the bad vibe together. Go hard or go home. Trying to get to the national ship in the Rose Bowl. They gon' hit, start to finish. The M Club is getting it, jump man, the image. We're ready right now. You want to come and get it. Wing helmets, everybody is in. Go blue, go blue. Take it up a notch, we're supposed to. Any haters in the way, we gotta go through. I ain't got a question what the coach do. Hey, yo, DJ and Ray, you ready? Him showing out as I tip the gas. Too heavy, we holding weight if we got the feel. Let's get it. The minutes in the blue army. Get your team, put your shoe on. So when they asking me what a shoe on, let's go. For the number one spot, number two. It's all said and done, ain't no work. Make some blue. You gonna kick that fight, whether it's first thing in the morning or which is at night. You know, Chrysler's and crib that fight. But it's not a thing to jump on the ring, we could get that fight. We can step up here in competition, never have we got permission, not to mention that could be what we had other spots is wishing. The thing they drive the team is not ignition. It's anybody that think they can stop the mission. So let's go. For the number one spot, number two. It's all said and done, ain't no work. Make some blue.
We have reached the semifinal stage of this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome to Mercedes-Benz Stadium in downtown Atlanta. This is the Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see the number 5 seed in this playoff, the Penn State Nittany Lions. taking on the top-seeded team in the playoff, the Michigan Wolverines. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. We are almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go with this playoff semifinal game. He'll bring it out from his end zone. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. The Nittany Lions offense comes onto the field for the first time today. This is going to be a tremendous showdown. Strength versus strength. This quarterback's having a monster year, but this is a high-powered defense, the best he's seen. Can't wait to see what happens, Kirk.
Yeah, Chris, this is going to be what you really hope to see is this quarterback who can do it all. Can he deal with the intense pressure that this defense is going to put on him? Talking to the defensive coordinator this week, they feel that they can really rattle the quarterback by putting a lot of pressure on him, giving him a lot of different looks. Let's see how it plays out.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. So back-to-back plays. Nowhere to run. This defense all over their running back so far.
Boy, nice job by this defense being able to diagnose the counter play. You know, when you run that counter, you're hoping the illusion of the offense going one way and then coming back the other, that the defense buys into it. But they didn't buy it at all here, and they come up with a nice loss.
Scanning the field, it's Allen. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and he brings up 4th down now.
And I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on 3rd down. Now, big decision coming up here on 4th.
Not that big of a play on, I mean, he was how far? He was at the line of scrimmage. Even if he caught it, he wouldn't have got the 1st down.
And we'll see what he can do on the return. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. So the Michigan Wolverines offense takes the field. Our first chance to see them today. Kirk, let's check the impact players in this game. Guys who have been leaders, guys who are being counted on to deliver today.
Well, these are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you said, to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership, these are the men that are going to have to step up and be able to provide that for each team. Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
No, that was entirely on me. Forgot it was an RPO and not a straight-up pass.
On the shotgun to hand off. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the 1st down.
Looking for the wideout. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get him behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
And the punt heads out of bounds. They'll spot this ball about the 30. And they begin the drive here, set up at the 30. It's a shotgun run call. And they try the middle, but stopped for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and the run fits on that play.
Quarterback will throw it off the one-pass option. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
looking downfield. It's Penn. On the move here, trying to hit a deep shot. Catch made down inside the 25. It's a massive play. Moves the ball to the 14, and just like that, they're in scoring position.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, give him the ball.
Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap. Man, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I'd love to see that offensive line win the battle of the last one.
On the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Under pressure, just lets it go. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
Needs a completion here on 4th down. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Can't get to the end zone. They'll spot the ball at the 2. The Nittany Lions pick up enough yards to get a fresh set of downs. They'll try to run this one in. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. It's a loss of a yard.
And I just love that this defense is not giving up on this 1st and goal. They attacked. They got through. They got penetration. Nice job of being able to keep them out of the end zone.
Ball moved back to the 4 for 2nd and goal. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. On 2nd and goal, they'll give him another chance. Touchdown, Nittany Lions, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
PAT is good, so it's 7-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. In the first play of the drive now, the 25. They'll run it out of the shotgun. They'll tackle him right at the 31.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the 2nd and 3rd down coming up.
The gain makes it 2nd and medium. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Grab down the middle. It's McCulley. Good enough for a fresh set of downs. They'll spot the ball at the 40.
Well, we've seen them do this in the past. A good throw, get the first, and here comes the tempo.
Finds a man open on the right side downfield. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield to the 48.
Well, Chris, you watch a completion like that, and with the efficiency, it makes you kind of think back to all the quarterbacks and receivers that they've had who made it look this easy. Of course, you start with Tom Brady, but think of the year Brian Greasy had, 1997, that national championship year. Chad Henne going back to Elvis Burback and all the great receivers. So this is within their history, and it's good that they're leaning on it.
Oh, what a grab! They get him on the ground finally. It'll be first down from the 14. The Wolverines will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Looking for his big tight end. He's got it right near the end zone. He'll be stopped short a couple yards from the goal line. The Wolverines will line up now. It's 1st and goal. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. 2nd down and goal. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. Touchdown, Michigan. A much-needed counter-punch delivered. That's a test of toughness and a test of will, and the running back won that.
Yeah, that's a great effort. Love to see running backs get their knees up and run through those potential arm tackles. So it makes him one of the top backs in the country.
See if they can convert the point after. And it's up and good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And the return starts just inside the end zone. They'll be tackled at the 21. That's good work by the coverage team. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Design quarterback run. Runs into the teeth of that defense, picks up just a couple yards.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid.
Breaks into the clear. Now here he goes. At the 20. At the 10. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Penn State.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. When he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
The extra point gives them a 14-7 lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking for his big tight end. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
He's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. Short connection to the tight end here. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Well, Well, this is called settling down in his own defense, just kind of finding that soft spot. So not only does this tight end show he's got great athletic ability and great size, here he shows that he understands coverage by sitting down in that hole, giving the quarterback a nice target, able to pick up that first down.
And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
They finally make the tackle all the way down to the 32. Defense spends their second timeout to try to regroup. The Wolverines pick up enough yardage to move the sticks. And the wideout goes in motion. First down. Looking to throw the football. Looking for his big tight end. Incomplete. Very lucky to avoid an interception there.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
They finally get him down, but this passing game has produced a cheap play.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been, and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
And the Wolverines begin a new series here, 1st and 10. It's a keeper. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. And the quarterback keeps it here. Muscles past the defender. Tackle just short of the goal line at the 1. What a run.
And that's what he likes to do. He knows he's a weapon out there, not just with his arm, but when he can pull it down on an option like this and pick up a big chunk of yards, it can leave any defense with their head spinning.
They try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And he's brought down right at the line. They'll spot the ball still right there at the 2.
What a job by this defense. They would simply not relent. Incredible effort.
Defense clearly setting up to stuff the run here. Looking to the end zone. Oh, and he can't hang on. Wow, would have been a touchdown. Got to shake that off now. Big 3rd down coming up.
Boy, what was the quarterback thinking here? You're inside the 10-yard line. You got a chance to put points up on the board. You can't just randomly throw the ball into coverage like this.
On 3rd and goal, they'll try to run it in. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Wolverines. This college football playoff game is all tied up, and it's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
And now the try here for the extra point. And the PAT is good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get it up to 15. That's when the offense will take over. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Each offense has been clicking, scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. defense will keep it on the ground here. They bring him down right at the 20.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. He's in the clear. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Boy, great job up front here getting this first down by this Penn State offense. Great combination over the years that we've seen at State College. The ability to run the football with an offensive line that can get that push and a big physical back that can be able to pick up those yards, get those first downs.
Looking to pass, it's Allen. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. A big hit by the linebacker. Physical tackle there, big versus big. Second down play coming up. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Quarterback in the shotgun here on third down. Pop over the middle. It's lost. They move the ball across midfield and set up a fresh set of downs. The Nittany Lions pick up enough yards to keep this drive rolling. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Caught behind the line. It's Singleton. Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this first quarter. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Early on, it's a fun battle on the road to the national championship, deadlocked at the end of one. Let's check out the early stats so far. We've got a good one in our hands, which what you hope for in a playoff game as we begin the second period. Getting set. Here's second down. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. QB bootlegs here. Nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose. The offense able to fall on the football. Lucky to maintain possession there.
You know, the offense catches a break here. Lucky to jump on the ball after coughing it up. He's lucky that his other teammates had some good awareness.
Now on third and very long, looking to throw. He dumps it off to the tight end. The ball is loose. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time.
Well, it's a good job by the defense to force the fumble, but you have to have the collective awareness for someone to get on top of it. It's a lucky break for the offense.
And the Nittany Lions will have to kick this away when it comes for a second one of the game. Not a very good boot. Sets up the offense in great field position. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. Last drive, the passing game, very effective. Right down the field. And the defense make adjustments. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. On first down, it's play action. Fires quickly to the left. And it's hauled in. What a catch. The senior with an outstanding grab there. The Wolverines looking to use the up-tempo offense here.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go at the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. Offense operating at high tempo now, no huddle.
That's a nice completion here by this Michigan offense. And when Michigan is really clicking, you think about over the years, they've been efficient within that passing game, being able to throw the football to complement a very physical running game. Nice play.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 42. Handoff here from the shotgun. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Less than a yard to go here on 4th down. The offense is going to go for it. They feed the fullback this time. He's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop. And there's the handoff. Nothing doing in that play. The big D tackle there for the stop. Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Back to throw. It's Aller. They'll try a pass here. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Takes it out to the 44. That's good for a 1st down.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Caught on the shovel pass. Fired into a tight window and picked off. Look out, he's in the clear. Touchdown, Michigan. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment. And they move into the lead here in this semifinal.
Chris, that second-tier defender, the linebacker, sometimes can get lost in coverage. I don't know if the quarterback saw him. The quarterback threw it right to him, comes up with the interception, and then he has the speed to take it all the way to the house.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And so it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back through a pick 6 in the last possession. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Off the play fake on 1st down. The sure hands, it's Singleton. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
And now the handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. The offense goes 5 wide, empty backfield. Looking downfield, it's Aller. Caught in the backfield, it's Singleton. They make the stop just short of the first. Looks like inches to go, and now 4th down.
Great job by this defense of tackling in space. They are going to keep him short of the 1st down marker, and a big decision for this head coach on whether or not to go for it or punt it away.
The Nittany Lions will have to punt this one away. Time to kick it away, helping his team with field position. Return brought down, no coverage team. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. Last possession, they were stopped on 4th down, but it didn't cost them anything. And they put together something here. On the ground, it's Marshall. And the runner brought down right at the 38-yard line.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Again, thrown out of the RPO incomplete. He stopped, but he gets a first down. The Wolverines come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. And looking to throw now on first down. And the pass is way off the mark. I'm not sure who he meant to throw that ball to. After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 42. And throwing again on 2nd and 10. Almost makes a terrible freshman mistake. Looking it's incomplete. The offense facing a tough conversion here. 3rd and long from the 42. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, he makes the catch. We're able to move the sticks. Set up now, first down at the 34. And the Wolverines pick up enough for a first down. Tight end goes in motion. Looking to chuck it again. Lets it go quickly. Wide open downfield. Touchdown, Wolverines. Strong game by this quarterback. So still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now.
As we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the first quarter to establish the lead, the second quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponent before we even get to the locker rooms.
And now here comes the point after attempt. Attack on the PAT. It's a 2-touchdown lead now, 28-14. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Long kickoff, no chance for a return. It'll be a touchback. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Last time was a quick 3-and-out. Can they get a drive going this time? Gives it to the back. Nowhere to run up the middle. Well, they run it right into a blitz. And that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Caught by the receiver. It's out of bounds and a short gain on the play. Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. Dropping back, it's Allen. Running back has it on the screen now. And they'll bring him down. The defense fought through the blocks. They stop him short of the first down.
Now, there's just nothing here for the quarterback to do other than throw it to his back and hope that he can get the yards after the catch, enough for the first down. But the defense gives some yards, but not enough for him to get to the sticks.
The Nittany Lions bring their punt team onto the field. See if he can make the play on this return. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 39. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Lets it fly to the wideout. Wrap down the middle. It's McCulley. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
1st and 10 play coming up. Ball handed off. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. Keeping it on the ground here. Well, the back has been busy, but very little to show for it tonight. That defense has been all over the running game. Crucial 3rd down play coming up. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Caught over the middle. It's Morgan. And moves the football to the 27 on first down.
Yeah, you know this defense is going to be frustrated after giving up multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
Quick throw over the middle. The tight end makes the catch downfield. Stopped quickly at the 13, but here we are in the red zone. The Wolverines have first and 10 here. Hand off to the single back. And he stopped again. They've had patience with the ground game, but just nowhere to run tonight. That's been a big theme. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Shotgun formation is an inside handoff. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Crucial third down coming up in the red zone. Can he keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? On third down, he drops to throw. Pass is incomplete, but a penalty marker on the play that should result in a first down. Defense will have to bounce back after that PI sets the offense up with a fresh set of downs. The penalty backs the defense up even more. Now first and goal from the 1. And the fullback gets in on the action with the carry. And he will be stuffed for no gain. The Wolverines come to the line in a hurry up. They'll run it here. The fullback gets the carry. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan.
Chris, how about this old school approach here? They have 3 tight ends, and they run the fullback in. That is pure power by this offense.
And they'll set up for the PAT. With the PAT, it's a 3-touchdown lead, 35-14. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. This one is not returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. They'll run it here. Running back has the ball. Slams right into a wall. They've got it for a loss. Running play goes backwards, makes it second down and 12 now. To the air. It's Allen. Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. Defense picks it up on the run. Touchdown, Wolverines. A defensive score in this playoff game. That's a scoop and score. Defense making a monster play there.
Well, his eyes must have gotten so big when he saw that ball pop out, chance to pounce on it, and instead of doing it the more conservative way and just falling on it, he decides to take it to the house for a touchdown, something he'll remember for the rest of his career.
So they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. That's a deep kickoff, hammered out the back of the end zone for a touchback. So the first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Quick throw complete to the tight end. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. They look to throw it here on second down. Looking for his big tight end. Catch made in space. Look out. Tackle made after a big gain. Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. That's reeled in. It's lost. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Now it's second down here. Scanning the field. It's Aller. Grab down the middle. It's Ross. And the ball to the ground. Scooped up in the defense. They get him down after a short return, but a turnover created by this defense. Big moment.
Whereas wide receivers will get enamored with their size and their speed and their versatility and their ability to make plays after the catch, but none of those things are more important than taking care of the ball. He makes the catch, but he doesn't secure the football, and it's a fumble.
So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. On the run, it's Marshall. They keep feeding the running back, but he's had nowhere to go tonight. They've been dominated at the line of scrimmage. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? And the back gets the football. Fighting off the defender. That run moves the ball to the 16.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. Exciting, action-packed, enormous drama. Talk about a first half of football. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line. Either way, it's time to find out. Back to the best in the biz for the start of this third quarter.
All right, Kevin, thank you for the update. And the Nittany Lions will kick it off to begin the second half. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. And the first play of the drive now on the 25. First play of the second half is a handoff. Breaks into the clear. And he steps out of bounds, but a solid gain there on the ground.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. It keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action.
He hauls it into the 25, still running. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan.
And that's what great teams do. Things are getting a little bit too close, so they go right down the field with just a few plays to put this game right back to having a comfortable lead.
They're set now to try the PAT. PAT is good as they build on this big lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. That one sails out of the back of the end zone of the touchback. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. No surprise they're in a hole here. They've given the football away in each of the last two possessions. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. and he dropped it. So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. There's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. And the defense comes up with the football.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hand on the ball? They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. Gonna run it. It's Marshall. Brought down at the 3 after an excellent running play.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverines. That's another touchdown for this running back. They can't stop him. Dream performance in this playoff game.
Yeah, this is going to be a performance we're going to be talking about for a long time. I just love watching because he's doing it in so many different ways. We've seen speed. We've seen his physicality. He's breaking tackles. Boy, just an absolute dream scenario, as you said.
So they'll try to add to the lead now to the PAT. And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more. Putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And the deep kick will sail out the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. The fumble the last time out, symbolizing their struggles here today. That's why they're in a big hole. Back to pass. It's Aller. Fires it to the wideout. He makes the grab. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain. Getting closer to midfield now.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
A quick throw out left, complete. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Quarterback still with the football. A change of direction. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
There's great discipline by this defense. Assignment football at its finest. Able to string the quarterback out, shut him down, prevent the first down.
They punted 4 times already, on the verge of a 5th. They can't convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking to set up a screen pass here. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Sometimes you find that open receiver who's short of the sticks, and you hope the run after the catch will be able to give you the first down. The defense does a good job of keeping him short of the sticks. Let's see what they do here.
The Nittany Lions will line up to punt it away. On to kick now for the 5th time tonight. And he boots it out of bounds. Not very long. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. And the defense make adjustments. Come up with a stop here. First play of the drive now from the 25. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Not much on that play. Brought down short. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. He hands it to the back. Tackle made after just a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that one.
Tackle made at the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield. And the Wolverines getting set on 1st and 10. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Now here he goes. Throws out the stiff arm. Out of bounds after another big gain on the ground. This running game has been unstoppable today. Well, the big fella's Kirk flowing to the right there. The defense just has no answer. It's a huge gain.
Yeah, and what a patience there by the running back. Just allowing those blocks to be set up there off to the right. And then once he saw the crease in the defense, accelerates through that hole to show you what kind of speed he has for a big gain and a first down.
After the incompletion, 2nd down now from the 35. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. He's in the clear. Tackle made at the 24-yard line. This offense really threatening now.
Every now and then we see a really good run. We tend to focus on what other people did in order for that run to happen, what the offensive line did. Maybe the receivers are blocking good on the edge. Sometimes the running back is pretty good too. And on that play, he picked up a lot of yards and made that happen with good effort.
The Wolverine tussle to the line to run the hurry up. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. And the defense smothers him for no gain. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Incomplete. It was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down. So on 4th down, they will settle for a field goal attempt. He missed it. Off target that time. Misfire there, but this has been a thoroughly dominating performance. And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. They're going to run it. Zero running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Fires it to the wideout. Wide open downfield. And the play is good enough for a first down. They'll move the ball to the 44.
Good job by this offensive line and a great throw by the quarterback to get that first down there on third down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the second half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Takes the handoff. It's Singleton. Well, the back has been busy, but very little to show for it tonight. That defense has been all over the running game.
Boy, another tough call for this offense. Seems like everything that they've called is going in the wrong direction. I think they're just trying to get out of this one at this point.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Dropping back, it's Aller. It's a quick grab. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
You know, each receiver brings something a little bit different to the table, Chris. To me, the outside receivers usually are a little bit longer, taller guys. You get those slot receivers in the inside, not only can they make the catch, but they have quickness to make plays after the catch. Great example.
Touchdown, Nittany Lions. He wins the foot race to the end zone. And now they'll set up for the point after. That's just nice execution. Quarterback and receiver Kirk perfectly in sync that time.
Yeah, you can see why route running is one of the most underrated attributes of a receiver. It's easy to get caught up on their ability to catch or their vertical or their speed, but nothing substitutes for someone who can create separation like this before the ball's even thrown.
Here's the return from inside the 5. The coverage team brings him down at the 26. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. No doubt the last drive was deflating. They had to settle for a field goal attempt, but missed it. They'll set up at the 26 for the first play of this drive. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. It's a short game, but look at that defense swarm with the football. The Wolverines will come to the line and crank up the tempo. He'll ride the back again here. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down.
Well, I thought he might shake free there. He's able to break one tackle, but give credit to the secondary. Good job of coming up in run support.
With the catch, it's Marsh. That'll pick up a first down out of the 37.
Well, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
To the air, it's Keene. Gets made on the out route. They get him down pretty quickly, but it's a solid gain in that short throw.
Chris, it's so much fun to watch the athleticism at the wide receiver position nowadays. The ability to make plays on the outside is just...
They trap him for a sack.
Chris, that is textbook by this defense and man-to-man coverage. Nowhere to go for this quarterback. He's looking around everywhere to find an open man. By the time he figures it out, it's a sack for the defense.
And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. And now the first play of this drive now from the 35. He hands it off from the gun. Nice run. He's brought down to the 44.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice, solid gain.
Second down after that previous play. The offense with some pre-snap motion. Play action fake, looking to throw. He's running out of time here. And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. The offense able to fall on the football. Lucky to maintain possession there.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks, when they decide to pull the ball down and run, they've got to protect it. He left it out away from his body exposed, and it got knocked away. He's very fortunate he had a teammate who was able to get on top of it.
So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, that one's picked off.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. Forced to punt last time, trying to add points, build the lead right here. So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin at their own 46. The shotgun running play call. The gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's third down. To throw, it's Keene. Rolls it in. It's Prescorn. Defense able to bring him down to wrap up the third quarter of play. So Kirk, Michigan has the lead here at the end of the quarter. In these playoff games, we certainly hope for a much more competitive battle. A shot at the national championship on the line. It has not been the case here so far. So let's get back to the action. 1 quarter away. What would be an impressive CFP statement. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down.
Let's go! Let's go!
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with great speed shy away from contact. But that wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through it.
Now they test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. Offense success the formation. It's third down. Out of the gun now on third down. Makes the catch downfield. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be first and goal right there. And the Wolverines hoping to punch it in here. They have first and goal. Keep it on the ground on first and goal. And the saw point will bring him down quickly. Coming up, second down and goal. Trying to find the end zone off the right side. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, you lose the battle to line of scrimmage here on second down to bring up this third down. Now as a play caller, you really got to be thinking about pass pro and giving this.
And it's caught. Touchdown, Michigan.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play call, and continuing to put points on the board.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The extra point is good. They stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. He's brought down just across the 25-yard line. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. They'll set up at the 26 for the first play of this drive. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Bringing pressure. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time.
The offensive staff just took a collective sigh of relief. But I'd still anticipate that someone's going to pull that ball carrier side, give him a couple choice words on the importance of ball security.
So from the 18-yard line, it's 2nd and long. And he drops back in the gun. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Puts up 3rd down.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Oh, and another incompletion.
It's just so hard in these late-game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against the nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
Nittany Lions will send the punt team onto the field. And that sets up a return. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're set up at their 40. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. The Wolverines come to the line looking to crank up the tempo.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
They'll run it here. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Brought down, but it's past the line of the game.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want, whenever we feel like doing.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. From the shotgun, handoff inside. The Wolverines pick up 1st down yards to keep the drive going. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. And at 1st down, they go right back to him, fighting off the defender.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Keeps it on the draw. Well, he fought hard there, broken tackle, but brought down short of the sticks. So here we go, 3rd down in the red zone, the kind of play that decides football ball games. Nowhere to run. A corral for no gain. So on fourth down, the decision is to trot out the field goal team. The field goal is good. And that will extend their lead even further.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So after building this big lead, they're set to kick it off. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. They're going to be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. First down, looking to throw the ball. Good completion of the tight end. The offense able to fall on the football. Lucky to maintain possession there. Second down play coming up for this offense. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Great move in the open field. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball under the 36.
The quarterback was selling that he was going to throw the ball downfield, and I think the defense fell for it. Instead, he goes to the curl route, and I think it really caught this defense off guard.
Breaks free. He's got the first down and still motoring. Tackled, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45. And the Nittany Lions lining up here on 1st and 10. The short completion of the tight end.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Important second down play coming up. There's the snap. He's looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. Inside the 30. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime, get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this.
Breaks it in the clear. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Well, depending on the temperament of the head coach, he's either turning to the bench and screaming, where the heck was that all mean? Or maybe he's just kind of keeping that to himself, thinking, all right, maybe this is something to build on. Maybe something positive can come out of this. You're going to have some bad games from time to time. We'll see how he gets his team ready in the future. But that right there, that's what they've been looking for all game.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Caught over the middle. It's Lions. Offense recovers the fumble. Keeps going.
Wow, disaster averted. Did they catch a break by jumping on top of that fumble before the defense could get to it? They better keep in mind how important ball security is today.
That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Takes off in a bootleg. He makes the catch. Touchdown, Penn State.
Well, first of all, I'm impressed that the user has not turned the game off and reset and playing into the final whistle. And the offense is following your lead by playing hard and gaining some confidence for next week. You're not going to win this game, but I'll tell you what, you're a trooper.
And they get set now to try the PAT. And it's good.
The kick is good. That makes the score Michigan 66, Penn State 28.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. The last possession. They moved it, but settled for a chip shot. So sort of an unsatisfying result. Looking to do more here. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards.
Delay game. Offense.
Quarterback unaware of the play clock. That'll cost them 5. Working clock with the ground game. He shreds the tackle. They'll tackle him at the 27.
That's another good run here by this back. You know, he's been inside, he's been outside. At times he's had to be patient, showing his vision. He now has 97 yards on the ground today. A few more carries, he's likely going to go over the century mark.
Ball handed to the running back and brought down at the line with that big defensive tackle.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice game. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Cannot connect, incomplete, and now 4th down.
Well, this aggressive nature has gotten them the lead that they're enjoying right now, but I got to think, at 3rd down, run the football. Just keep working that clock and enjoy the victory.
Kicked it too far. It lands in the end zone for a touchback. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Looking for a gap. It's Smith. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for a late, deep throw. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. He steps out of bounds. A solid return and a great play to set up his offense here.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
And the Wolverines' offense is back on the field. What a satisfying feeling for this team. Just run out the clock and let the celebration begin. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And the Wolverines come up to the line in the hurry-up. And they'll use the ground game here. First down, looking for more now. They get him down, but that first down should be enough to secure the win. They survive and advance to the next round of the playoff. The course of the playoffs is survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And now the stage is set for this season's ultimate college football game. We will see you at the National Championship. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.